Hey everyone, Josh here with a look at another Star Wars toy. Today we are looking at Jango Fett Camino Escape from Attack of the Clones. So let's take a closer look at him here. They did a really great job with these blue carded figures from Attack of the Clones. This is where I feel like Hasbro really stepped their game up on the figures. They went into great detail. All the figures are real unique, and they all do, unique things. And I'll show you here with this guy. As you can see, it's very screen accurate. You got the jetpack. You got his twin blasters. And let's see if we can get him a little bit closer to the camera here so you guys can check out. I'll get this thing to focus. There you can see his pistols that he used. He had dual pistols, and they are removable from his hand. They just come right out of here. You can see with this guy, he's actually got trigger finger as well on both hands, which is kind of cool. You don't see that in a lot of these littler figures. And you can see here's the backpack, and it is removable as well. You just pull it out. There's a peg or hole in his back and a peg on the backpack there. And let's look at the backpack a little closer, which this thing's pretty cool too. It actually has movable parts. The thrusters on the jetpack actually spin all the way around, so if you want to tuck them up, you can. And the missile, the one for show, the one that looks accurate, is just a little plastic piece that pulls out. There you can see it. It's just got a little hole. There we go. And here's the actual projectile. It's a little tiny missile. And it's just a little piece of rubber. And what he comes with, you can see it in the packaging here, it's this long pole, is the actual projectile that fires. It's this little rod here with these little notches on it. And the reason the notches are there, because what you do is you want to insert it into the backpack like so. And you'll see it actually is so long it pops out the bottom here. And what you do is you can see there's this little notch on here, and it catches the bottom of the jetpack. And then what you're going to do is just push the pole that's sticking out the bottom up. Whoa! I didn't think it'd knock him over. And it fires pretty intensely. So let's see if we can get it to do that again. But yeah, you just insert it in. You'll hear it click, and what that clicking is the latching here on the bottom. And then all you want to do is, let's see if I can get it to shoot in my hand here, is you just push up on the little pole here. Boom, it shoots out. Okay, but when you just have the figure on display, or you don't want to shoot the big rod, you just insert this on there as a placeholder. And there you go. And here, let's take his other pistol out of his hand here real quick. And another cool thing this guy does is, you may remember the grappling hook that he shot at Obi-Wan Kenobi, or the little cable. Well, if you look at the bottom of his hand, he actually has a removable little claw that is attached to a string that he shoots out. Doesn't actually shoot, but you use your imagination. And there's a little grabber hook or claw, and there's about, I don't know, 8 or 10 inches of string that is permanently mounted in there. It's always there, and there's a little knot on the end, and you just pull the knot, and it retracts back in. And then there's a little clip on it, so you can insert it on there and it stays in position. And I guess you just kind of wrap the string up. And another thing this guy does is the helmet has moving parts. Oh no, I thought that one did move. This one doesn't move, I'm wrong. But the little targeting eyepiece does not move. But the helmet itself is actually removable. It just comes right off. Jango Fett helmet. And there you can see what he looks like under the helmet. He's got his battle scars on his face. And there's Jango Fett with his helmet off. And this guy's got some unique movements too. His head is very limited. That's about all you get. But his shoulders move. And he's got elbow movement where he can spin his arms a little bit. And I believe he does that. Yeah, he does that on both arms. You can see here. The elbow joint. And he moves at the waist. And he has only hip movement on his legs. There's no knee movement or anything. He's kind of pre-posed for action. And one final feature that this guy has that I really enjoy when they put these on figures, I think it's one of the coolest things they do. You don't see it on a lot. But he actually has usable working holsters on his legs. I know it's kind of hard trying to get the camera to focus on it here. There you can see them. Let's get that string out there. But here you can take the little pistols he comes with, and they actually insert into the holsters. They actually fit really well. And both of them do work on this guy, which is really cool. I wish they did this with all the figures. And there you can see it. We'll leave those in there for now. Let's see if we can get him back together. This should be pretty simple. Helmet first. And backpack. There you go. Jango Fett all put back together again. We'll put him on the stand real quick and let's check out this packaging real quick. And it just gives a real quick description of the character. It says, resourceful and dangerous, Jango Fett is known throughout the criminal underworld as the best bounty hunter in the galaxy. Equipped with an arsenal of weapons, including his missile-firing jetpack, Jango attempts to take out Obi-Wan Kenobi as he and Boba Fett escape from Tipoca City. And I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that city's name right, but forgive me, please. But there he is, everyone. There is your Jango Fett from Attack of the Clones, from the Camino escape scene. And thanks for watching, everyone.